Citrus, undeniably one of the most well-known Yuri anime to exist, but I just don't think it's that good. Admittedly, it starts off with a bang. Yuzu, a girl just going through her life normally, has it turned around as her mother remarries and she's forced to leave behind her friends and pretty much everyone she knows to join an austere and prestigious all-girls school. She struggles with her feelings for another girl who comes crashing into her life as her new stepsister, unclear as to whether she loves her as a sister or as something more. But that is where the good stuff ends. Because, except for some pretty great animation, the series as a whole has nothing left to offer but repetitive drama, overused plot devices, and disappointment. So you thought the first two episodes were interesting? Well, that's great, because here's the same scenario for the next 10. They say that love thrives in balance, but goddamn that in this series. Let me summarize the plot of every single episode. Mei, the main love interest, forces herself onto Yuzu, who becomes conflicted as to whether she likes Mei, but decides that Mei is an arsehole, justifiably, before having a mental breakdown, crying, bending over backwards and chasing Mei like an abandoned puppy throughout the school, only to be abused and ignored by Mei. This repeats again and again with virtually no progress. It also brings me on to the really weird scenes where Mei kind of forces herself onto Yuzu, which is justified poorly by Yuzu eventually liking Mei, which, if you think about it, is really disturbing in concept. Fans of this series defend it by saying that the sexual assault is somehow meaningful as a point about how broken of a person Mei is, which is half true in the part that Mei is a broken arsehole of a person, but that just does not write off how disturbing it is. And at this point, what doesn't help the series at all is the character's likability. Yuzu is supposed to be this cheerful and happy person placed in a strict, austere environment, but in reality, she's about as likable as a piece of wet celery, and I don't like celery. She's selfish, mentally unstable, and is passed off as just all because of changes in lifestyle. But you can't blame being an arsehole on that every single time. The series starts off with Yuzu immediately trying to leech off of her new stepfather's rich father, and she seems to always only take from her friends. And Mei is perhaps the cruelest person in the series, feeding scraps of affection to Yuzu and then emotionally abusing her throughout the whole series. She's callous and mean to every single person in the series, and she always passes off every single time she's cold to Yuzu as Yuzu's fault. And the side characters. Oh god, the side characters. They're one-dimensional at best, and they either serve as vague friend character props or temporary love triangles where either Yuzu or Mei will just randomly decide that maybe they do like random old best friend that inexplicably and obsessively fell for them after being introduced about half an episode ago. At this point, they'll go through this weird conflict about whether they do truly love the main girl before inexplicably deciding that they do, and then repeating the same scenario with the other main character. What I also didn't mention, I forgot to add this, is just the continuous kissing and going out with other people, not the main characters. I could not bring myself to finish this, genuinely. I hear that the manga is better in pacing and a lot of justification, and it's just that the anime has been badly adapted and the fidelity is not being kept. But at this point, there's no way I'm going to go back and actually read it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my rant. I'm sorry for the negativity in this one, but this has to be my least favorite anime of a very long time. Also, it's kind of random, but apparently Yuzu is actually a kind of citrus fruit, which is interesting. Anyway, I'd give the series about 2 out of 10, honestly. I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe, and bye.